So in order to become successful, it requires that you grow as an individual. So I want to share 5 tips with you today that'll help you grow as an individual. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Creating Your Life with Will Jones. I'm going to hop right into the tips to help you grow as an individual in your life. So with that being said, the first tip to help you grow as an individual is you must become a good listener. You have to be able to listen in order to grow as an individual. See, we learn more in life from listening than we do from talking. See, when you talk, you're just telling the world what you already know. But when you listen to the right individuals, you can soak up knowledge and begin to grow. As you soak up knowledge and you begin to implement that knowledge into your life on a daily basis consistently, you start to turn that knowledge into wisdom that transforms your life over time. So I want you to make sure going forward, whenever you're in the presence of anyone that can pour into you, make sure you zip your lips and open your ears so you can begin to take in those nuggets of wisdom and start to implement those nuggets of wisdom into your life so you can start walking out the life that you want. So remember, less talking, more listening. So the second tip, if you really want to change your life and begin to grow as an individual, you must become an early riser. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most important things you can do in your entire journey into developing into the best version of yourself. You wanna know why that is? Because we all get 24 hours a day. There's a limit on how many hours we can utilize each and every day to move closer to our goals, closer to our dreams. So with that being said, you must find a way to get more out of your day. And the best way to do that is to wake up earlier. See, it gives you a jump on life. While most people are still sleeping, you're up early building your dreams. You're up early writing your goals down. You're up early game planning for your day. See, I get up each and every day at 4:30 in the morning, all right? I get up at 4:30. Why? Because it's peaceful, it's quiet. First and foremost, there's nobody to disturb you. Second of all, I get all of my planning done. You know, if I need to do anything in regards to my podcast, my YouTube, I'm doing it then. You know, I pray. I talk to the Lord about what he wants to do in my life. You know, I read. I'm always soaking up knowledge. I work out. By the time most people get up, I've already done more than most people are going to do in their whole day. And it's all because I got up an extra 2 to 3 hours earlier than most people. See, being successful is about maximizing your time. Time is the only commodity that we cannot get back. So you have to treat your time very, very wisely. It's so precious. So you got to be strategic in how you utilize it. You got to make sure everything you do is to maximize your time. So why not get up earlier and sacrifice some sleep so that you can be more productive in your day? Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. If you can begin to get up earlier in life, if you can begin to develop that type of discipline, you can get so much more done in your life. You can fit so much more into your schedule. Trust me, at first it will be tough. It's going to be tough trying to get up the earlier than you're normally used to getting up. But with consistency over time, your body will begin to get up at that time by default. I've been getting up that early so long that my body automatically wakes up between 4 and 4:30 every single day. I don't even need the alarm clock. Those early mornings when it was just me in the early darkness of the sky, because that's how early it is. It's going to be dark out. But those early mornings are the reason why you're looking at this YouTube video. It's the reason why I got the podcast in 55 different countries in over 256 cities with over 1,300 downloads. All because I get up and attack my day earlier so I can fit more into my schedule. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. When you get up earlier, it helps you to avoid sacrificing so much in order to become the best version of yourself, or in order to achieve that dream. Because like I said, to build anything great in life, it's going to take time. So if you have a significant other, you have children, you may be working a job, you might have other obligations in your life, maybe to your church, to your community, outreach, volunteering, whatever that looks like. A lot of times we have to sacrifice and miss games and miss birthdays and miss events sometimes because we're searching for greatness in ourselves, or because we're pushing towards building that dream or goal, getting it up off the ground, that we have to spend so much time focusing on that. We sacrifice in other areas of our life. Well, if you can get up earlier, some of those things that you do that may be causing you to miss out on certain events in your life, you can do them in the early morning of the day. And that leaves you free time to enjoy the loved ones, to maybe not have to miss all the date nights every month, maybe not to have to miss all of the children's games. Maybe it puts you in a position to have a little bit more flexibility. See, if you get up early and start your day, you can check off some of those mandatory things that need to be done. And that way you can kind of spread yourself out a little bit more, so you're not sacrificing so much in your life. So remember to start getting up earlier so you can get more out of your day. All right, now the third tip that you should implement if you really want to start growing as an individual is you have to start exceeding expectations. What do I mean by that? Go the extra mile. Do more than what's required. Do more than what's expected. Work harder than what they're expecting you to do. See, in life, you can be average, you can be basic, you can be okay, you can be good, or you can be great. Great people go above and beyond. If you really want to grow, I challenge you to go the extra mile in everything you do in life. That type of discipline, that type of mindset, it builds character in you. And you can only go as far as your character can take you. I've said this before. Your talent can take you places that your character can't keep you if your character isn't developed. But see, if you have the mindset to always give all of you, to go further and farther than what's required of you, it impacts your mindset. See, most people are not going to live life like that. Most people don't even think to live life like that. If you start living life in a way that other people aren't, it'll separate you. If you start doing the things that other people won't, there'll be a divide that comes between you and most people. That's how you get ahead, by doing more, by setting yourself apart, by doing what's not expected. Ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to be successful in life, you have to develop the mindset that I'm going to exceed all expectations in my life. Anyone that you see operating at a high level in anything that they're doing is because they've given more than what was required. They've given all that they had. They went the extra mile. They didn't just do what was enough. They went further. That's why the reward and the harvest for them is bigger, because they were willing to do much, much more than everyone else. Remember, be the type of person that's willing to do more than what's required, that's willing to set the bar higher, and the rewards will be mind-blowing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're receiving value from today's content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button so you can be alerted whenever I upload new content. Thank you so much in advance. Now, the fourth thing that you can do to grow as an individual is you need to enhance or learn a new skill. It's important to always be sharpening your knife, to always be developing yourself, always be expanding your reach, expanding your knowledge, making yourself more valuable. See, everything's not going to fall in your lap, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to participate in this process as well. You're going to have to get your elbows dirty. You're going to have to do some things that require you to get active for your life. You have to have the mindset as well to level up as a person. You have to become versatile. You have to become well-rounded. You have to work on you. Enhance your communication skills. Enhance your people skills. Enhance your vocabulary. You need to always put yourself in a position to become more valuable to people. You need to become more useful. Each and every day that you wake up with life is a blessing that you can utilize to enhance your quality of life. If you really want to change yourself and grow as an individual, you must enhance or learn new skills. You must become more valuable to the world. Now for the fifth and final tip to help you grow as an individual, you must make a commitment to personal development for the rest of your life. This has to be a lifestyle change. This has to be a lifestyle commitment. You should never stop growing in life. So you should always commit to personal development. Committing to personal development is saying that I'm going to make a lifetime commitment to make sure I always put growing as an individual as a priority in my life. The day that we stop learning, the day that we stop working on us is the day that everything falls apart for you. You have to make a commitment to personal development for your entire life. You can't just do this for 90 days and think you're fine. You can't just do this for 12 months and think you're fine. Because the moment that you stop, guess what happens? You start to deviate backwards into the old habits that you used to do. And then you will be back in a position where you're trying to level up again, get back to where you once were. And guess what that does? It causes you to waste time. Just be of the mindset that I can never stop putting myself in positions to grow as an individual. If you make your mind up that that's going to be what I do, that's going to be a part of who I am, I guarantee you, you will begin to grow as an individual. So, to do a quick recap of the 5 tips that you can use to implement into your life to grow as an individual. Number 1, become a good listener. Number 2, become an early riser. Number 3, exceed all expectations. Number 4, enhance or learn a new skill. And number 5, commit to personal development. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to continue on the journey to become a better person in life, because it is possible for each and every one of you to become the best version of you. Create the life you want. Peace. I'll let your boy.